A lot of you might be familiar with this line.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first
This
line
video
in the
was
book.
uploaded by Wifeys on October 25th, 2025. After its release, it blew up, just like Dream's Manhunt video in 2020. So far, it has gathered 20 million views on YouTube alone. The video is immersive and entertaining because it contains mystery, horror, intense moments, and megalophobia. But there are still questions the video doesn't answer. This is searching for an answer that doesn't exist. Number 1. At the start of the video, Avery went down into his tunnel and opened the chest in front of him. However, there is something strange that happens within these few seconds. Take a look at the corner beside the entrance. Notice that there are 2 diorite blocks there. Remember this, as it will be important later. Later, the video shows footage of the Lord 3 going down the stairway, and the 2 diorite blocks are still there. But now, let's look at the end of the video. When the Lord 3 escaped from whatever was behind the door and returned to his mine, one of the diorite blocks was gone and had been replaced with a stone block. Not only that, the stone blocks that he mined earlier to explore the cave were also regenerated. This forced him to mine the stone blocks with his bare hands to get back to safety, or at least what he thought was safety. The reason behind these strange phenomena was probably caused by the mastermind behind everything, which many people believe to be the King in Yellow. This is because the video features many yellow-themed blocks, such as a yellow concrete powder block appearing in the Lord 3's inventory after it was swapped when he stepped on a strange block, bamboo blocks, and yellow carpets used in village interior decorations, the fountain statue in the center of the town made of sandstone, and the entrance doors to the King in Yellow, which were also yellow. Number 2. Now, many of you might be wondering, what are those 5 doors for? What lies behind each of them? Did the Lord 3 make them? If so, why did he put a door in the 5 holes he mined? What is he hiding, or what entity is he trying to prevent from coming out? Around 1 minute into the video, Avery opened the first door, and nothing seemed out of place. It just looked like the area had been strip mined, right? However, if you pay attention to the end of the video, you can see that behind the same door, a block on the ground had been mined. So, besides the diorite block being replaced with a stone block, and the stone blocks regenerating after being mined, as mentioned earlier, and now a hole had also appeared in the ground. This suggests that some entity may have come out of the door, replaced the diorite block with stone, repaired the stone wall that had been mined by the Lord 3, and then gone back underground before the Lord 3 returned, but forgot to cover up its hiding place. The intention was most likely to drive the Lord 3 insane, given what the King in Yellow is capable of. The entity might be him. Behind the second door could be the place where the King in Yellow invents creepy things that seem normal at first, but if you pay close attention, they give off a strong sense of eeriness, sending chills to anyone who experiences or witnesses them. It creates the feeling of seeing something out of place without knowing exactly what is wrong or whether it is real, along with a headache-like sensation, as if too much information is being sent to the brain all at once, but not strongly enough to be processed. This could explain the strange-looking trees that the Lord 3 encountered in the video, as they were one of the first things he found unsettling. What lies behind the third door might be interesting. There is a theory within the community that the Lord 3 may be somewhat related to the King in Yellow. This is because the first part of his name sounds like the word the. The word Lord has a similar or related meaning to king, and the number 3 corresponds to the third color in the rainbow spectrum, which is yellow. The third room could be a cage, suggesting that the Lord 3 once captured the King in Yellow and imprisoned him there, only for him to somehow escape. After escaping, he may have brainwashed the Lord 3 into believing that no such event ever happened. As time went on, the King in Yellow may have sought revenge, which could explain why he began to scare and threaten the Lord 3, as shown in the video. The fourth room is similar to the second room, where the king in yellow gathers the materials he needs. However, unlike the second room, where he turns normal structures into something eerie, creepy, and out of place, the fourth room functions more as a preparation area for entering stealth mode and stalking the Lord 3. This can be seen in the video when the Lord 3 hears an extra footstep behind him after he stops moving in the cave. As expected, the fourth room is mostly decorated with yellow-themed blocks. Inside the room, he appears to have invented something called the Infinite Blaze Powder Glitch Generator, a machine that dispenses an infinite amount of blaze powder simply by pulling an attached lever. The room contains a full set of supplies for stalking his prey, including brewing stands for invisibility and swiftness potions, a chest full of enchanted books such as Swift Sneak 3 and Soul Speed 3, and a yellow bundle that seems to function as a small bag to carry supplies and avoid shortages during his hunt. The room also contains a small farming area where he grows beetroot and carrots. However, something is clearly wrong here. Carrots cannot normally be grown in this room due to the lack of a light source, yet they are still growing. The only explanation for this may be his power of reality warping. The fifth room is very special and magical. It appears to be a yellow room, and inside it there is a yellow portal that looks like it leads to another dimension or realm, possibly the home of the king in yellow. It could also be a gateway to the realm of Carcosa, or even a place used to ambush his rival Cthulhu, or teleport to any place he wants to reach his prey. There is also the possibility that the portal contains knowledge of the universe itself. If a normal being were to touch it, they would be stunned on the spot, slowly collapse to the ground, and never awaken again. Anyway, if you haven't realized it already, this is just a fan-made theory about what happened in the video, searching for a world that doesn't exist, which is most likely inspired by the book The King in Yellow, published in 1895 by Robert W. Chambers. The book is a work of horror, supernatural fiction, and paranormal fantasy, much like the video itself. After all, this video is made purely for entertainment purposes, and if there's anything you find inaccurate or false, remember that this is a video about searching for an answer that doesn't exist.